Hey, beautiful soul. Welcome to your June monthly reading. You know, there's a lot going on in the world this year, so I was nudged by Spirit to begin these monthlies again, starting last month in May, and I'm excited to see what June has for us as well. Now, included in these readings, these videos, I also have what I call the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month. It's where I give a high-level overview just to what of these astrological energies that Spirit wants me to share. And then I also will have some intermittent videos here and there throughout the months, just talking about different kind of astrological aspects and retrogrades, different things like that. And that way we can maintain our most zen as we ride those astrological energy waves. Now, these videos, these readings, are for whatever or wherever these zodiac sign appears in your chart, whether it's your sun sign, your moon sign, rising sign, Mars, Venus, wherever. And here's a quick reference of what planet generally rules over what area of our lives, so you can see where this reading can most impact you. And these monthlies are going to normally be out about 2 weeks before the beginning of the following month, so you can make the most of the astrological energies. Alrighty then, let's take a look at the Astrological Zen-ergy for the month of June. All right, let's start by looking at the energy that we're coming into the month with, whatever's already existing. So Pluto is in retrograde, and Uranus, Neptune, and Chiron are in their pre-shadow to their retrograde, which means we are already beginning to experience those energies of their retrogrades, but at a less intense level. I do have Zen-ergy videos already for Pluto and Uranus, and general information about retrogrades if you want to check out my Astrological Zen-ergy playlist, which I'll have listed in the description box of this video and also linked at the end of the video. I'll be releasing a video about Neptune and Chiron retrogrades in the very near future as well, and that'll be available in the playlist. So, you can see here May 14th through July 16th, I'm calling launch time. Not lunchtime, but launch time. And that's when all the personal planets are direct, and the personal planets are the ones that are within the astrological belt, meaning Mercury, Venus and Mars. And they are direct. And so when our personal planets are direct and not in any shadows, it's a great time for launching things, because as the tide is outgoing rather than incoming, it's easier to launch things. If you try to launch a boat while the tide's coming in, it capsizes and you have to invest so much energy to get anywhere, and it's not very productive. But when the tide's going out, it's like, woohoo, it's very easy for us to flow outwards. So from May 14th all the way through July 16th, we are within this launching time, so we can take advantage of that ease of moving things out into the world during that time. And then on June 6th, we go into the Gemini new moon energy. Now, Gemini's, it's a mutable air sign energy that moves quickly. So when the moon moves into this energy, it can seem a bit more restless than other signs, and it can ignite a desire for mental challenges and mental stimulation. You may have an unknown desire, like where is this coming from? Why I want at least 2 of everything, because Gemini's the twins, right? So we have this desire, 2 or more. It's a great time for communication, being an air sign. And though you may feel a little scattered, you also have the ability to find the best shortcuts around things or through things. So make sure to check out the Pick a Card when it comes out before the new moon, because it will talk about how to make the most of the 10 new moon wishes that we get for every new moon. And then June 20th, we move into Cancer sign season. It's It's a cardinal water sign, bringing energy that's good for beginning things, which flows very well with that launch time energy of the personal planets. Ruled by the moon, emotions are highlighted, amplified, and even exaggerated, and it rules over the home and the family. So that'll be the theme, a lot of what's going on from like June 20th to like July 20th. This energy brings in a great opportunity to transform lower vibration charged emotions to higher vibrational emotion. And remember, whatever we focus on expands, so whatever emotion we choose in each moment during this time will grow and invite more of it into our lives. Now, Cancer season also rings in the summer-winter solstice. So June 20th is the winter-summer solstice period. Summer solstice in the northern hemisphere and winter solstice in the southern. And this means we'll be experiencing the longest day of the year in the north and the shortest day in the south. It's a time of extremes, death, and rebirth in a way. So say goodbye to a long period of self-reflection as we have an opportunity to put what we've learned into action. We wake up more or we go into hibernation, depending on what energy we connect with on which hemisphere. I'll also probably be putting out some solstice separate readings for the 3-month period. Then on June 21st, the day after, we actually have Capricorn full moon happening. And this is the moon at her most organized, practical, and businesslike. It brings out the energy of duty and caution and pessimism. You know, future goals are highlighted, so we're very motivated for our future goals. It's a good time for organizing, systematically tasking. I love that. I'm a Capricorn rising. I can get into task mode. And focusing on doing the work. Any area of our lives that feels scattered, disrupted, or disorganized can use a dose of this energy to transform it into forward progression. And then lastly, we've got June 29th, Saturn goes full retrograde. Now, we've spoken about the Saturn energy already because we talked about when it went into its pre-shadow. And so in the introduction video about retrogrades, you can learn more about that. It's when we covered the Mercury and Saturn retrograde energy. So that'll be in that playlist I mentioned earlier, and you can get more insight into that energy. All right, so those are the energies that I felt led to share that we'll all face as a collective. But of course, depending upon your individual birth chart, the impact can vary by individual. You know, we're all an amazing soup that has flavors that are like activated differently when they react to the different astrological energies that trickles upon the earth. All right, now let's see what messages Spirit has for you through the Oracle and the Tarot. What I do here is I take a tarot deck, and this month I am using this beautiful The Wandering Star by Kat Pierce. Actually, I was reading the book that came with this, and she's actually also a recording artist, so you can check her out too if you'd like. But I take this as this tarot deck, and I take a major arcana and separate it from the 4 suits of the minor arcana. And we'll look into it. This will be the overall energies, and then we'll take a look here at each of the 4 different areas we experience as human, and then pull some oracle cards as well. So let's get into your reading. All right, Pisces, this is your June reading. We're going to start off here with the major arcana just to see what the overall energy is that Spirit wants you to know about your month of June. Then we'll pull an oracle card too to confirm and clarify what the overall energy is as well. All right, so let's take a look here, Pisces. What does Spirit want you to know? All right off the bat here. And you got the Strength card, just like Aquarius did a moment ago. So this is about you really connecting with your higher self. This lion represents your human side, And the maiden represents your higher spiritual side, the actor behind this character. And so you are coming into this place of getting to know your higher self in a more hand-in-hand kind of way. You know, a lot of times in spirituality, we're taught the spirit must destroy the ego, but this is about walking hand in hand, or hand in paw in this case, seeing the world in a different way, no longer just from in the beginning, we're just from the human standpoint until we realize, oh, we are a higher self too. And this actor behind this character is so amazing, a powerful, supernatural, eternal spirit being made of unconditional love. And so when they realize they're both us, then we join together and walk hand in hand and experience this life in a completely different way. And then we're also going to pull here from the magic of the Unicorn's Oracle. And let's see what else they want you to know about this month in getting to know your higher self. Is the purpose or how or what? Let's see here. Get some clarity around what this is all about here. This is our card. And we've got go with the flow, relax and trust, accept what is happening. So trusting that we're in good hands, that our higher self is having things flow on purpose, for a purpose. And 17, 7 plus 1 is 8. Strength card is number 8 as well. So we've got that cohesiveness going on between there. Let's take a look here and see what else it says. It says, life is like a river, sometimes racing and other times quiet and still. Right now, the currents of the universe are flowing in your favor. So relax, surrender, and allow the tide you are on to carry you forward. If your life feels like a rushing torrent, enjoy the exhilarating ride. However, recognize that there may be submerged rocks, eddies, or even waterfalls to negotiate, and ask your unicorn to keep a protective ball of white light around you. If your life seems to be meandering along rather than slowly, accept this too as a gift. Rather slowly. This is what you need right now, so let go of any frustration or boredom. Don't try to push ahead. Rather, take the opportunity to relax and enjoy the peace. Look at the beauty of the world as you drift along, right? Enjoy that nice, lazy river ride on a giant inner tube floating down the river, right? Overall, your guidance is to trust the universe. Trust everything is unfolding for you. Your unicorn is asking you to allow the wisdom of the invisible forces of the cosmos to direct you. Know that what is happening is for the highest good. Swimming against the current would only drain your energy and inner resources. The more you trust the flow, the more your unicorn can steer you on your journey. You're being prepared for the next phase. Have faith that all is in divine right order. How do you go with the flow? You can close your eyes and relax. See or sense the river of your life. Is it fast or slow? Wide or narrow? Deep or shallow? Ask your unicorn to place a protective ball of white light around you. You're held in unicorn energy. And now surrender to the cosmic current. Sense yourself floating along quickly or slowly in perfect safety. Enjoy the journey. The affirmation for the card, I relax and I go with the flow. So I like that. This energy is different than the Aquarian one that we just did, because this is all about trusting that your higher self is in charge. They are guiding you with the flow, and you can trust that. Trust that whatever is unfolding is for your highest experience. We'll get more detail here as we dive into the 4 minor arcana, which represent 4 different areas of our life. We'll start off with fire, which is the element of fire, which is the suit of wands. This is your drive, your ambition, your passion, your inspiration, your energy, also your spiritual energy. So this will be what Spirit and Creator wants you to know. about your energetic adventure during the month of June. So for Pisces, what would you like them to know about there? All right, this is the one here. Yeah, Page of Wands, a new passion, a new energy that's coming in here. And I like this. This is like I feel like this is a recharge that's happening here. Things for those of you that where things have been going slow, it's about to pick up because you've been recharging. For those of you that have been going, now you're recharging so that you can be ready for the next thing that happens here. So this message, dual message for depending on which side of this cycle that you're on, but this is a recharging energy, getting you prepared for something exciting. We're also going to pull from the Fairy Wisdom Oracle. Let's see what else they want you to know about this energetic adventure. What are they preparing you for? All right, let's take a look. You've got Wild Violet, card number 59. Beautiful purples, which is the crown chakra, connections to the higher realm. This can also be like you're getting these upgrades or downloads from spirit, which means your spiritual gifts are enhancing and getting stronger and getting, like I said, upgraded. So let's take a look here. Well, this is all about romance here. It says it may be time to perk up a current love affair or to welcome a new one into your life. Think of all the romantic things that you can do. And we always hear about the fairy tale romance. But as fairies will tell you, it doesn't happen without some effort. A relationship should be based on mutual respect and honesty and love and trust, right? I feel like this is talking about your relationship with your higher self this month. And of course, when we develop our self-love, it also improves our relationship with the humans too. But it starts with this relationship with your higher self. Small things go a long way in perking up a relationship. There is the small kiss on the cheek just for nothing, or the hug at the door. Really listening to your partner or listening to your higher self is vital to any relationship. Get the basic building blocks under the relationship and then keep building. Even if you're not currently in a relationship with another person, you can treat yourself by creating a space in your home to pamper yourself. Romance isn't just for some. It's about a pretty tablecloth and flowers in a vase, soft music to relax by, or a nice glass of wine to drink before a warm fire. You are worth the effort. How can you put more romance into your life? And the fairies say, write yourself a love letter. So that really just tells it here. This is about your love affair with yourself right now and developing this higher connection. And then we move into the Suit of Pentacles. It's the earth element. It's the only one that's about the outside world. Energy is about your inner energy. We'll talk about thoughts and emotions. All that's inward. This is outward, which is the other people that are on stage with you on this giant stage and the props and even your body. But this is what Spirit wants you to know about your physical adventure during the month of June. So let's take a look here, all right? I want this one right here. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, putting in the blood, the sweat, the tears, and things are starting to unfold in the outside world. Now, this is this energy of being in the cocoon, transforming into a butterfly, and that others that were too also do that kind of fell by the wayside. So this is kind of about going at it with yourself for a while, because the caterpillars in your life that were supposed to cocoon and become butterflies with you chose to stay caterpillars and not evolve and not transform. And so you're going to find butterfly individuals in your life just for a little bit of time, though. This is about being with yourself. These eights is all about this cycle and, you know, putting your energy into you and transforming and in the movement in your physical world. We're also going to pull a card here from this unicorns from Palo Barbary. I probably not saying that correctly. So my apologies, but let's take a look here and see what they want you to know about this physical adventure here in the outside world for June. All right, so what else for Pisces for June for their physical adventure? All right, they do want this one right here. And oh my gosh, you can't make this up. I said butterfly, you were going to find a butterfly. I had a feeling that you were going to get a butterfly, but here you go. Not a butterfly, metamorphosis, card number 24. I love spirit. You just can't make that up. You just can't. All right. That's why I like doing it live, because you can see the cards unfold this way. So the transformation that happens with this card says, will a caterpillar always be but a caterpillar? Milling through weeds and leaves on her belly and tiny little legs, crawling and wishing and dreaming of scaling even higher heights. Munch, 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 she eats, she spins, she waits, then she hatches into a new day, a winged marvel of Mother Nature, playing and twirling in the wind. The metamorphosis is complete, and a new life begins. And in this, there is more than beauty. There's more than just the power of change. There is a butterfly unicorn, a miracle of every day. The meditation says, join the butterfly unicorns as you take flight through many changes and seasons, always laughing, always growing, always soaring to new heights. What does she say to you about the power of transformation? The affirmation of the card is, I am changing, I am growing, I am transforming, I take flight. The action you can do is plant a butterfly garden, or perhaps just place a simple butterfly-friendly plant on your windowsill. Enjoy the thrill of watching the butterfly unicorn appear in your garden. The wings of change are upon you. Yeah, this transformation. So this is about you finding a butterfly individuals who have chosen to change and transform. And some didn't, though. And that's about you can leave those behind. And I feel like you do go at it for a little while by yourself until you come across other butterflies. And then we move into the element of air, which is the suit of swords. This is your thoughts, beliefs, mindsets, attitudes, expectations, communication. And this will be what Spirit wants you to know about your adventure, your mental journey in the month of June. So for Pisces, what do you want them to know about their mental adventure, right? Got this here. Yep, Six of Swords. So leaving behind, here's the caterpillar thoughts and beliefs and mindsets that don't serve you anymore, and taking on higher vibration, higher butterfly thoughts and beliefs and mindsets. This does roll out into the physical world where there is this change it's been talking about, this movement of thought and belief and mindset, which actually trigger change in the outside world and movement in the outside world as well. Let's take a look here at the wisdom of the elders. See what else they want you to know about this mental adventure as you go through here. All right, so what else for Pisces? All right, they do want this one here. And they've got fall with stability. So let's scooch this in here and see what this brings in for you. So the changing of seasons. So as summer fades into fall, the nights become longer and leaves begin to change. There is a transition that takes place. And in the summer months, we had a focus on the physical world. And now that the focus is being redirected toward our inner selves. Autumn coincides with a more self-reflective cycle in the year and is associated with the element of water, Pisces energy. In the same way a river knows where to flow and direct its attention, we must do the same. Here's that river reference again too. Fall is a time to gather resources for the coming winter, and there's a need for preparedness, not only for uncertainty of bad weather, but through the hardships we may face in life. Fall is found in the west direction of the medicine wheel and symbolizes the importance of emotional balance. The element of water runs deep and reminds us to go with the flow in life, rather than to continually swim upstream, and to be mindful of our emotional selves so that we can have our prayers answered and achieve great things. If you've drawn this card today, you might need to focus on your emotional side. There might be aspects of your life that have become unbalanced. Only when we find balance within ourselves can we truly cope with the difficulties we face in life. If you're currently facing barriers and feel like you are swimming upstream, you need to swim with the current rather than against it. So basically the same card again, right, with this here. But there is this, as you're in this cocoon, you're seeing yourself here, and this is why you understanding what your emotions are, you're, connecting with your higher self, you're seeing things from this different perspective, you're developing this relationship with yourself so that you understand when you feel a certain way because of something that happens in the outside world, that you are experiencing that, right? You are feeling it within you, and that it's not someone else's fault. And you, through this transformation with this butterfly, you're able to understand yourself even so much more, instead of, feeling like you're at the whim of the outside world. And then we get to your element here, like we talked about, all this water, which of course is the Suit of Cups, and it's the emotions, like we've been talking about. So this is what Creator and Spirit wants you to know about your emotional adventure. It's your element, nothing to fear here. You swim in it all the time, the fish, the Pisces fish. So there's nothing to fear here. So we'll take a look here. Yeah, got the Nine of Cups, emotional, dreams come true, emotional happiness, joy, that comes in here too. I feel like it's more so that, because there was something else I saw somewhere else about be happy, joyful, focus on that higher vibrational energies, which are unconditional love and joy and laughter and peace and that gratitude. It just raises your love vibration, which allows you to bring in vibration that matches that. When you're focusing on lower vibrational, emotion, like fears, that's rooted in fears like anger and sadness and judgment and all these things that we bring us down, then we draw more of that same in. So, all this movement across water and the going with the flow and choosing to enjoy the journey instead of trying to control everything else. It's like, let go, trust, and go with the flow and enjoy. Happy, 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 right? Right. And then your final card here is going to be from the Oracles of the Unicorns. And this can be, since it's your last card for this reading, more about your emotions, or it can be a wild card with whatever else Spirit wants you to know. So you got here. Balance. Take time to relax. Indulge a little more or less. Set boundaries with your work. And look. Butterflies, butterflies, butterflies. So, and my mom loves butterflies, and she's a Pisces too. So if you're watching this, Mom, love you. So we've got this, balancing, relaxing energy that's all over the place here. And so it is a time, this month is just to cool your jets. Or if you've been cooling your jets for a long time, it's time to start heating them up and to take action here. But it's still going with the flow, not trying to control you might just start paddling along and swim with the river instead of drifting with it. But if you've been swimming for a while, it is time to relax and enjoy this. It says there is an area of imbalance in your life that needs addressing so you can lift yourself up into happiness and health. Moderation is the key to feeling good. And this may relate to work, play, spending, saving, exercising, resting, being social, or spending time alone. If you've been working hard, staying up late to get things done, working at weekends and not taking breaks, then this is a call to set a better balance between work and personal time. If you've been following a strict diet and are feeling deprived, this card encourages you to relax a little, find healthier ways to treat yourself without overdoing it. Equally, if you've been indulging a bit too much, it's time to take control and honor your body with healthier foods, exercise, and rest. In whichever area you need to create balance, be sure to look under the surface for any emotional causes for your behavior. Often there can be a belief that needs releasing or a wound that needs healing before you can enjoy moderation and be more gentle with yourself. When you find your own point of balance, you will feel happier, healthier, and have the energy to get out and enjoy life even more. I love it. Very much clear messages all the way through here. And I love this for you. I love all the butterflies, the transformation, the going with the flow of the river, the water. And I love this for you, Pisces. I don't have anything else to add to that. So we'll leave it there. That's what they have for you for the month of June. And if you're interested in more messages of love from above, there's a few things you can do. First, you can give this video a little thumbs up by clicking the like button. That does tell me you enjoy these videos. It also tells YouTube that you do, and they will send you more similar content. Other thing that we can do is click that subscribe button. It does give you access to the notification bell. And if you go into the settings and select all, you'll be notified when any new videos come out on my channel, plus when I go live on YouTube to provide free readings. Also, if you like or share any of my videos, comment on any of my videos, subscribe to my channel, even become one of my YouTube channel members. Doing those things makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy, crazy, happy, excited, wants to automatically share my videos with other people as well, so you can be part of the love tsunami. And if you are interested in doing any of those things, inspired to do any of those things, please know I'm very, very grateful. Also, these are general readings. If you're looking for even more specific information, answers, any other kind of things for your life, I do offer a variety of services, including personal readings, and all that information is listed in the description box down below. All right, beautiful soul, as you're going through your wonderful monthly adventure, remember, every second of every day of the month, and of course your entire life, you truly are unconditionally and eternally loved by the Mother and the Father of all things, our Creator. And of course, I love you too. So until we chat again, much love to you. Hang in there, take care of yourself, and we'll see you soon.